welcome back to the Scottish Hero. And the moment we've been waiting for almost all the season is finally here. It's time for the Ladbrokes Championship Pro Playoffs. And if we do well here, dream of reaching the Premiership might become true. And for us to be able to reach the Premiership, we need to win total amount, I think it's 4 knockout games. And it's going to be first this game against Motherwell, first leg, second leg, and then if you do well, of course, it's going to be another round against another team. I think that's it. But talking about Motherwell, I mean, it's kind of like a suiting that we ended up with them. We have such an history. We've been fighting against them all season. If we go back from the beginning, first time we were up against them, we lost with 1 goal against none. And then again, another loss was devastating. 2 losses in 2 games. And then the third time we were up against them, finally things turned around and we managed to get a 2 against none win here. And then the last time we faced off, it ended with a draw. We faced off against them 4 times. We got 1 draw, we got 1 win and 2 losses. And of course, Motherwell was that club that wanted to sign me as the new manager. During the season, I got an offer to go on an interview with them, but I'm turned them down. And today, we're gonna start with the away game. And we need a good result so we can win it at home. I think, yeah, basically a good result. I'm gonna start on the counter-attack. It's a pretty close schedule here on a few days rest, so quite a few of my players are down to like between 90 and 94% fitness. I'm doing a lot of rotation here for the away game. I'm going to try to play a little bit more defensive with maybe a little bit of a weaker team, and hopefully that will pay off and we will have a stronger team for that home game and they're going to be able to dominate that one. But this is not going to be easy. I'm not taking anything for granted. Yeah, the results has says it itself. I mean, we lost 2 games against them during the season, so they must kind of be favorites in this game. And as you remember, probably I talked about this last time we were up against them. They have Dorjayev. They were the team that stole Dorjayev from us and convinced my board to sell him to them, even though I said no to transfer offer. They got my board to overrule me, and I need to get punished for that. They have to pay. It's our time to take revenge from what happened there. And that didn't work. So let's talk a little bit here to the individual team parts. But yeah, that happened. And this is our moment of truth. This is when we're going to take revenge against them. This is, yeah, let's see if you can see who other... No, we are the only ones playing right now. So I was thinking it was going to be another game at the same time. But I'm guessing that other qualification playoffs goes at another time then. Probably late kickoff if we are the early ones or the other way around. And actually, we are completely dominating the game right now. So maybe counter-attack is the wrong choice. But here's Easton with a corner. Cleared. Dowling picks it up. So what are you doing? Here's Linton. Lacey. Easton. Where is this heading? Jones. Linton. It's going to be a penalty. It's actually Dorjayev that have given us a penalty. Maybe this is his way to say farewell to the club that meant so much for him. Maybe it is. But Dorjayev have actually given us a penalty. Oh my god. Linton steps up. What will happen here? Oh, I'm really nervous now. Definitely my palms are getting sweaty. And he makes no mistake. That was actually a brilliant penalty. Really close to the goal post. And we are in the driving seat. This is fantastic. This is much better than I was expecting. Look at that penalty. Even though it's kind of like in the right height for the goalie, it's so close to the post. I don't think any goalie ever would have managed to get there. But this is bad news for us. We have got an injury. And well, I think it's time to bring in Smith. Smith haven't played much this season, but I feel like it's kind of suiting. Well, like everything is coming to an end, and Smith is back in business, and he will be playing against his old partner Dorjayev. Dorjayev will be the one trying to stop Smith, but it's Lacey, Smith, Easton, Wilson on the right flank. He puts it in the box. And look at this. It's Easton. It's another goal. This is sensational things going on here. This is sensational. We are 2-0 lead and we're playing them away. What the hell is happening here? This is crazy. Really, really crazy. Like, what the hell? And look at, I think, the rotation we've been doing since they're using a weaker team. We have much fitter players than them, at least in a few positions. Maybe that's what's coming up, that we are getting paid for using a little bit of a weaker team, doing more rotation than they are having some more fresh legs on the pitch. Oh my god, this is better than I ever dreamt about. Definitely better. And now we just need the lads to focus. We can't have them get sloppy here during the game. So I'm going to tell them we might be winning, but that could change if your performance levels drop. Don't let that happen. And look at this. They are all very, very focused. Just what we needed, guys. Oh my god. This result could be... I mean, this result... But I shouldn't be talking about so much about the result, because that FM will come back and punish me and then laugh me in the face when they score like 4 straight goals and I get 2 more injuries. Because you know Football Manager loves to do that. We all know, like, everybody's been there in that situation when Football Manager just makes you cry. I know I've been before, and I know most likely you guys have been before also. Thomason, like, what's going on here? Are we going to be able to intercept it, or will they actually start attacking? It looks like they will start attack. Ryan here. Long cross for Thomas. Beautiful cross. That's bad for us. And look at this. And yeah, that was expected. Let's see the formation they're currently using now. Did this change anything since kickoff? Yeah, they are focusing on attacking now at least. So they are trying to push forward. Hopefully our counter-attack though could work. They're going to keep their formation up to see if they're going to do something crazy here. As the clock keeps on ticking. And I think it's time for some subs. And of course the subs we're going to do now is going to be good players, because we have quite a few good players on the bench. Let's see first, who is having a shitty game? Basically all our defenders is having a shitty game. They're kind of not in a situation where we would win anything by sub them, I think. But Lazy we could sub. And I think that will be a decent option, changing around to deep line playmaker instead, focusing on defense. And who else? Who else? Wilson, but we don't have any good options for him on the bench. Easton's having great games. I don't want to sub him. Actually, I think we're going to keep it like this for a few more minutes. See what happens, because kind of all the players where we have like a good option for a sub are players that are doing really well this game. Oh, that looked like I'm foul. It definitely looked like I'm foul. What does McCallum? Take a look at McCallum. What the hell is McCallum doing there? He definitely should have saved that one. He jumped. He didn't even need to jump. He could just put his arms up and stop it. That looked like a foul. But take a look at what McCallum is doing here. Like, how could he miss this one? Why are you throwing yourself to the side when it's over you? You could just take one step to the left and you'll been able to save that one easy. Not sure what he was up to there, McCallum. Maybe he gets paid a decent amount of money for this or something. I'm not sure, but that was a huge mistake by McCallum. But I think Easton is kind of dying, even though he's playing really, really good. I think he will be our last sub here, bring in Flores. But Easton had a really, really good game for us. And he's Flores, but I'm guessing we're just gonna hear the ref blow the whistle here at any second. Yeah, that's the full-time whistle. So, of course, when you had a 2-goal lead, I am disappointed with them being turned around like this. I'm disappointed. You can't be 2 goals up and then not be disappointed when they turn it around. But still, this was the first leg, and this was the away game. So it's still a good result. But definitely not happy with them being able to turn it around. You can't be, especially since their second goal was so shitty. But I mean, it's a good result. This, though, is bad news. It's really bad news. Our strongest striker, Verde, is going to be out for 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months. We're definitely going to spend some money trying to help him become fit quicker, but he's still going to miss the rest of the season and much of the preseason. So that's definitely unlucky, definitely unfortunate for us. But let's move ahead to the second leg. And as you can see, we are doing a lot of rotation here for the second leg. So we've been rotating for both the games, and I'm hoping that means we can still keep up that fitness advantage. Because it was a really good result the first game. And yeah, we are hoping to be able to keep up the fitness advantage. So we have the chance here to make this dream come true and get us through to the next round. And that round is the only thing that's between us and the Premiership. At least I think so. I haven't looked up the promotion rules for this division. What do you want to say? I don't like any of these options. Maybe that? Nope, that was bad. I didn't like it, but that looks a lot better. Look at all these lads getting motivated. That's perfect. But yeah, and they are actually playing another. Where is it? There, another formation compared to the first game, and this one. It's going to be interesting to see how it works. I'm starting on the counter attack, yes, as I did last game, just to see what happens. But I'm definitely willing to change it around to attacking pretty soon. But I mean, we were so close to winning the last game, and of course it was devastating that we didn't manage to win it. But at the same time, I mean, 2 away goals. I'm guessing that could be worth a lot because I'm hoping away goals will count here. There's McLaughlin with a throw-in. It's Wilson. It's Brunt, and that was a weak challenge by Brunt. Really weak one. Come on, lads. Definitely should have done better there. Good interception by Stanton, though. Stanton, of course, was rested last game, so same with Flores. I'm hoping for some really fresh legs here that can give the opponents a lot of trouble. And here's Wilson. Wilson, can he work it into the box? Yes, he can. Look at this. And this Flores. And we're just talking about some fresh legs that was ready to make some trouble for Motherwell. And that was exactly what we needed. You're beautiful, Flores, and with a really good work there by Wilson, the player we loaned just a few weeks ago. Really tough challenge. He wins it back, manages to go through, puts it into the box, and Flores makes no mistakes and no chance in the world there for their goalie. And just before half time also, so pretty suitable, but still lads need to know 1 goal is never good enough. Never good enough. And they changed it to the 4-4-2 that they were using against us last game, and they are focusing on attacking. I'm not sure if this is a more offensive, is it a more like attack-focused formation? I'm not certain, because if you play the formation they were using before, and you play with 2 inside forwards, that's basically like playing with 3 strikers, and they only have 2. But at the same time, they managed to score 2 goals against us last time with this formation, so we shouldn't be laughing at it, because obviously it worked against us before. Intercepted though by McNiff. Why did he do that? That was completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Another good interception, but they keep on winning it back, lads. Focus. We need to take control of this. Like that, good Wilson. Now easy. Don't make anything stupid. Easy passes here, guys. Easy passes. Don't just kick it away. Think about what you're doing. And here's Wilson. We all remember the last time he was on this side and put it into the box. And it looks like a rerun. Just in this time, it's not a volley as Brunt. But those crosses from Wilson's from the right flank has been sensational for us today. So important. Both the goals came from crosses from Wilson. This time on the ground and with Brunt. But he makes no mistake. And that one was unsavable as the volley from Flores. They still haven't changed anything around. They're sticking to the 4-4-2 attacking. But I think it's time to take a look if we need to make some subs. But at the same time, I'm going to take a look at their fitness levels. So look at this, 55%. They are kind of at the same level as us, but they already made 2 subs. They had this lad at 55%. I still think we are winning the fitness game, because now we are going to make 2 subs. And Wilson, of course, could be an option to sub, but the way he's playing, he's really tired, but he's definitely going to keep on playing when he's performing like that. And Collins not having a great game. I think, yeah, this could be a suitable. But do we dare to bring in Lacey the way he's always gets sent off? I think we're going to go with Dowling instead, because, I mean, Lacey's collecting red cards, so it would be very dangerous to bring him in. But maybe. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Let's see here. Who is really tired? Wilson, of course. Flores, look, they are still playing so well. We can't sub any of them. We are just going to keep it like this for a few more minutes. I'm probably going to change around Dowling and Stanton, and then we can bring in Lacey with a little bit less time left. So a little less chance for him being sent off. And it could be a good to have a ball-winning midfielder there at the end. Here's McCallum. Lang. Why did you do that? Another completely unnecessary one. My instructions clearly say that they shouldn't be doing things like that. Don't understand why they keep on doing that. Guys, if you have any idea in the tactics instructions, let me know in the comments below. How do I stop my players from keep on doing things like that? Because my instructions clearly doesn't work. And now, oh my god, 9.0 rating there for Wilson. He's dying from tiredness, but he will definitely keep on playing. Instead, we're going to change around Stanton with Dowling, and then we're going to bring in Lace instead of Stanton, and he will be a ball-winning midfielder. Other than that, what do I want to do? I'm guessing Flores is having a great game also, but let's bring in Easton. Get some fresh legs in the midfield. Just keeping us, keeping us challenging them with having those fresh legs in the midfield. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Macmillan with a... Oh, what did you do there, McNiff? Luckily for us, we intercepted it. But as always, when we intercept the ball, they wins it back ASAP and it comes back quickly. But look at there. This is Lacey and another really bad pass. Why are my players playing like that? Why? Why? What can I do to stop that from happening? I don't know. Kind of starting to give up on them. Because I have every instruction in the game telling them to don't do things like that. But the clock is ticking, and this is turning out to become a brilliant moment. First, we had a really good away game against them, and it's not over though. Look at this, a lot of time. We have had a brilliant away game against them, and even though we didn't manage to win, it was a really good result for the first leg. And on the second leg, we are just dominating things here. And now you can just take it easy, guys. Dowling it. Why did you do that, Dowling? And you fell on your own with nobody near you? Oh my god. Shouldn't be this salty when we currently looks like we are winning, but it's so annoying when they just that. So annoying. Yes, Easton though. Can we hit them with a counter-attack? Brunt, what are you doing? You find Dowling. Dowling kind of alone. Are you going to pass? Why did you pass? Oh my god, take a look at the replay here. Could you imagine? Just pass it. Let's get back again. Let's get back even further back. Like this. And then now we're going to pause the game. Could you imagine? Just pass it here. And that would have been a goal. Pass it here. I wonder what Dowling's vision... We need to take a look at Dowling. What's his vision attribute? Let's see. There he is. He's actually one of the guys with the highest vision in the team. He should have been able to see that one. He should have been able to see that one, my god. How could he not see that one? But we shouldn't be complaining. We're winning this one. We are through to the second round of the promotion playoffs. The lads need to know we are happy. That was a really good result for us. Good win, guys. Good win. And let's take a look who we're up against in the next game. And let's take a look here at schedule. So we will be playing Falkir. And we will start at home this time. And then for a away game. And Falkir, of course, they were a really strong team in the league this season. They were doing really well. Look at this. Only 2 points behind the winners. They had a really good season. It's not going to be easy, but this means the dream is alive. And this means that we will get at least one more episode of this series. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.